How you doing, everyone? We have a fun day today, full of alchemy, and I decided we're going to take a look at all of the alchemy recipes after the fruit and trace unification that came out to Black Desert. But before we get started, as usual, I am going to have to set up all of our tags, everything that we have to get ready. Hopefully this will go ahead and work out correctly. I hope you guys are enjoying your week in Black Desert. So far, I don't know how to feel about alchemy. I was considered like doing it last night, but then I stopped. I looked at the pricing and I was like, I don't know how I feel about it. All right, so let's get our tags and everything set up and we should be good to go. I do have BDO loaded up to check out the pricing and to make the adjustments accordingly, just to show you guys like what I'm talking about instead of just going by what I say, because a lot of times I'm like extremely dumb and I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, save that, add this to a playlist, blah 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 blah. Best thing ever. All right, we'll go ahead and try to get our tags and everything better. Okay, and that should be good. Okay, get our title in, and I'm gonna go start checking out our recipes and everything, which like I said, I do have BDO loaded up to show you guys an actual representation. All right, so if you guys were unaware of the update that came out, we had a new update that unified all of the fruits and the traces in the game. Now, in theory, it should be great. It should be fine, but for who? The veteran players or for the newer players? So today we're gonna find out. I'm gonna show you guys the update to get you guys caught up to speed on everything. So April 17th came out with the new traces and the fruits, and the essences that are now unified, which drops the prices of all of the traces, the fruits, and the essence. So what does that mean for any of the recipes? Unfortunately, for a lot of them, they kind of, I want to say all of these recipes here, they got nerfed. The money making, they're all just performing subpar. If you guys want more of what I'm talking about, here, let me load this up for you guys. All right, so if you're looking at BDO, the pricing and everything, the value that you can make, it looks great, right? It looks fine. Now, let's just choose our metal solvent, for example, because I've been making a lot of metal solvent. So if you're looking at the pricing and everything, you notice, okay, well, there's a huge glaring issue. One, that crafting cost 92 mil and the crafting profit, that's not right. That's not right at all. The issue is we have to now add in the actual price of the Trace of Savagery. So let me get the pricing up real fast and I'll insert that really fast to show you guys. All right, so the Trace of Nature currently, from what I can see, is going for, let me load up the central market. Okay, let's get an actual price, 97. Okay, so adding in the 97 there. After putting in all of my little options here, making sure all of the numbers are accounted for, as you can see, the crafting cost is 257.4 mil, where the crafting profit is now 525. That's great. That's cool. Now, if you go over to, say, another recipe, let's pick a better one. Let's try, because I know the detections and everything are already bad with having to get the truffle. So let's go for, let's try the Elixir of Frenzy. Okay, so we're looking really good. We're looking really good so far. Okay, So, what do you guys think? Do you guys feel as though the alchemy recipes are in a good point, or do you guys feel as though a lot of the recipes are not represented correctly? Your cat has a heart murmur. Aww. Bendito. That's like so sad. Let's go ahead and open these. Yeah. So, like I was saying, how do you guys feel about this? Let's add in all of our little numbers here. Let me make sure I have it all. Okay, so trace of nature. We're going for the actual pricing and everything. Apart from that, he's fine. Well, that's good to hear. That's really good to hear. Wait, it's 7,500. We'll just copy that. Paste it. Paste it. Okay, so now after adjusting all of the prices, now we can actually see the actual amount of money that we're making. And I don't know about you guys, but does that feel like it's right? Like it's worth doing? Costing 387.7k for one craft and getting crafting profit of 342.6. I'm not accounting for any of the rare drops, or I don't know if BDO Analytics is accounting for any of the rare drops or anything like that, but that's for one craft quantity. We'll do 1,000, and it's still lower than the actual crafting profit. So I don't know how to feel about that. Make that what you will, but we are going to be going for, let's go for the Elixir Fury. I'm pretty sure the Elixir Fury should be a little bit better. All right, go to page 2. Fury, Fury, Fury. I know you're here somewhere. Yep. Fury. Okay, so if you guys are trying to make money, one of the best recipes to do is the Elixir Fury. The bottle of water can be made from the river. The dwarf mushrooms can be bought from the vendor. They can be farmed. They can be manually gathered. It doesn't really matter how you guys want to do it, but it's a lot cheaper to get the dwarf mushrooms. The lion blood is, you guys obviously know, lion blood is easy to get. Lion blood can also make money, and it can be substituted with, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing bear blood instead. Bear blood should cut down the cost a little bit, just a little bit. Because the trace of nature, okay, so with this whole update that came out, they converted all of the traces all into one. So the trace of savagery used to be 256k per one trace, I want to say off the top of my head, on the central market. Now it's been converted to the trace of nature, which drops the price down to 92k for all the traces. Every trace in the game has to be made with the trace of nature, which cuts it down. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing alchemy today, or at least showing you guys the issue that I ran into looking at the alchemy. Not to mention the traces, but the fruit pricing. The fruit pricing, it may help out a little bit because the pricing has increased a little bit. But you guys will have to sit there and check out the actual recipe to make sure. For me, I don't feel as though using the fruits or the traces anymore will make us money. And possibly it can only be used for self-use and or power leveling. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know how you guys feel about it. But we're going to be doing some Elixir Furies to go ahead and find out if we're better off just making any recipe without the traces, or if we should try to figure out which trace or which recipe we should use for which trace and all of that good stuff. But I just found it interesting. I know all the newer players are all hyped up about having an easier way to do alchemy. The traces are easier, the fruits are easier to get. You don't have to worry about getting this one or getting that one. But in terms for us veteran players, the ones that know how to use like sites like BDO Analytics or video codex or anything like that that'll tell us what we're doing, how much to grab, and the value of all of that. It kind of looks like it hurts. I kind of feel like it hurts. I'm not sure. Let me know how you guys feel about that. But that's what we're gonna do today, and we're gonna have fun with it, or at least we're gonna attempt to have fun with it. Yeah, I found that interesting, and I just wanted to go ahead and make a little video showing or pointing that out. All right, so for this, what's up, fam? How you doing, man? For this, we're going to be taking... Actually, let's get off our horse, or let's get away from our horse, get into our house where we have our storage, and start grabbing all of the materials that we'll need. I'm not sure if I have enough of the dwarf mushroom, but that can be solved with a little horse ride and an alt. Ghost. But yeah, we have 14k. We're good. Okay, so for this, we're going to be using... I'm only going to be doing 1,000, so... I guess I'll be doing as much as I possibly can. If I'm looking 3k water, I got 6k, 9.3k of the bag of muddy water, which will put the price or the value down a little bit with having the muddy water a little bit more expensive. Not like the cactus app, but it's still pretty up there. So we'll start off with 2k of the water. Start off with, where are you, ash? 2k of the ash. We'll do 2k of the bear blood. And lastly, let me check dwarf mushroom. I think we can do a little bit more. Just a little bit. We'll do the full amount. We'll try to do 2k more bear blood. Where are we at? 100. Pop my food. Pop my... Hold on, I have a video draft just for this. Pop that. We're at 95. Throw in our gear to make sure we actually have our gear on this time. Where are you? Avalum. Yeah, we'll do mastery. The way I have my number set up is we're relying solely on mastery here. M24 mastery. Okay, alchemy or M24 alchemy, but I only know recipe like clear liquid reagent, pure powder, and tyrant's blood. I feel lost. Do you have any recommendations on what you should do next? Actually, I am making a nice little easy to do recipe here that I feel as though it should make you a decent amount of profit while still leveling you up if you have enough. Okay, next we're gonna grab our artifacts, star alchemy. Crystals, we're going to stick with our mastery. I think we're ready now. Yep. We're ready. Okay, so for the Elixir Fury, all you're going to need is... There we go. The 4 dwarf mushroom, ash sap, bear blood, and purified water. We'll go ahead and make up 666 of those, and we will see what we can get. I'm trying to go for the rare drops. The rare drops are a way to make a lot of the money with the sturdy alchemy stones, or the truffle hypha, or the unknown seeds, or whatever they want to be called. You know, little bonus little bonus drops like that. I'm going to be mainly trying to rely on. Yeah, the Elixir Fury is fine. It'll make a nice amount of money. Like the crafting profit should be 141.6 mil. If you are still confused and need to see the recipe is right here. Here's everything that I'm throwing in, all of the amounts, how much the value is going to be worth. The only other thing that I can do is show you guys the location, like the best locations to get all of these materials, but it's pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward on the recipe. These are one of the ones that I like to go to go ahead and do my alchemy, because it's a lot easier. I think it is too early to say something. Used to play SA server, and the prices are still not stabilized. Yeah, that is true. That is true. All of this does reflect your region. Yeah, really, really reflects your region, because I'm pretty sure if I changed it over to the EU region, it'd be different, or if I changed it over to, let's say, we're gonna go ahead and demonstrate that. We're gonna demonstrate the other regions and see if the pricing and all has changed. All right, so, do I have anyone in the chat that is from a different region that can go ahead and give me the prices of the fruits and the traces? I just need whatever the highest price listed or lowest price listed, whatever it is. We're gonna try to demonstrate it the same way. All right, let's go to Trace of Ascension. We'll try that. Okay, so let's switch over to EU. All right, does anyone have the prices of the Trace of Ascension or the Trace of Nature over there on EU? Or if you guys have it on C. Okay, fruit is high, oh. That's low. Okay, going by that, let's go and try to find a recipe. Okay, what about Trace? Okay, so that's for EU. Yeah, EU's lowest fruit is 187, and then the highest is 190. Okay, so that's EU Trace, right? 98.
Hey, girl. Hey. Ooh, Lynette.
We're not doing that. Okay, so the crafting cost is 190, or the crafting cost is 129.8 mil. Crafting profit is 92.9. Okay, so let's go over to the C server. You said Trace is 104. Crafting cost 148.9. Crafting profit 67. But let's not stop there. Let's actually go for a better recipe, because I know the Wise Man Blood, you lost money anyway. I do know that one. Before the update even came out. Oh, these prices are so different. Okay, where's the one that I'm doing now? Yeah, Fury's doing a lot. I mean, they're average. They're average. All right, so Frenzy, we were looking at Frenzy with the actual legit full crafting everything up. You said they are 104. All right, so on the C regions, the crafting cost is 406.4 mil, where the crafting profit is 325.7 mil. Make that what you will of it, guys. I don't play on those servers. I don't know if like the mentality is different, the selling availability, all of that shit. I don't really know. I'm just going by a little simple website. You guys put your information in like that, do what you will, all of that stuff, but I'm just showing you guys what it looks like. So make of it what you will. All right, guys, I just wanted to point that out. I just wanted to bring attention to it, just in case us veteran players were still confused on why they bothered to do it, or what's the overall effects, anything of the such. Again, if you guys want to support the channel, be sure to comment, subscribe, turn on all notifications, like a video. Any type of interaction will help the channel grow. Oh, and huge shout out to my channel members. I can't do this without you guys. You guys help support the channel even more. And all of my Prime subs over there on Twitch, you guys are fucking amazing. Yeah, that is interesting though. That is very interesting with the pricing and value of everything. I know it's a lot easier for the newer players to go ahead, jump in, have fun with it, and not feel like they have all those bottlenecks like we used to. But as a veteran player, the one that, you know, is actually counting money and all that, just don't know. No profit plus tax on the central market. Yeah, it's a recipe for disaster. And as a life skiller, a main life skiller, I can't really get behind the whole unifying. I just feel like it's for the veteran players, we got the shaft. But hey, newer players, you know, rejoice. It is for you. It's a lot better of an experience than what we had back in 2016. Hell, even 2018. All right, guys, let me be right back. Let me get my dog some food, and we'll continue our alchemy. Be right back. All right, sorry about that. I am back, everyone. Get that AC turned on. Okay, did we get anything of value out here? All right, we got one unknown seed, which is 18.7 mil, which is, again, where I told you I'm going to be making most of my money. The actual recipe alone isn't going to do a lot. But if I can get lucky enough, I should be able to get more of the unknown seed, maybe some of the burnt remnants. And if I get more of the burnt remnants, I might consider. Hold on, let me check out something real fast. We're gonna look at the oil of corruption. All right, switch over to NA. Oh, you know what? I was completely wrong. I'm completely wrong. The prices are different on the C region. C region is fucking living it. With their pricing and all. Crafting cost 412.9, crafting profit 654 for the same thing. Man, that sucks. It looks like NA is like down bad. Yeah, it's like when you're switching over from, say, going from the C region to NA to EU, looking at the Elixir Frenzy, NA and EU are doing the worst, with EU in a sad failing behind at 152.5 mil crafting profit, and the crafting cost is 405. Like, look at that. We're over here on EU, okay? Switch over to NA. Okay, we're doing a little bit better. We're doing a little bit better, but let me blow your mind. Let's look at mana. 810. Let's go ahead and look at the C region. Oh shit. 654. No, we are down bad. Oh hell yeah. Every time you got a sturdy. You know what? I was on my alt and I got the same shit. Using a lower alt, just making the clear liquid and the pure powder, I was able to get 2 of the sturdy. My Shai, however, not so lucky. And I don't know why, because I use my Shai for all of the bigger recipes, the ones that don't require, you know, your little basic clear liquid. So very, very interesting. Very interesting. If you guys are looking to life skill, the C region is the best region to be on. I'm just like, I'm joking. I don't even know what server you should, like, or region you should play on for the actual life skilling, but judging by the value, it's not looking good for NA and EU. You know, it used to be where NA was making the most. Now that's changed. But it's still too early to tell. Still way too early to tell. Just because C is making 800 and blah 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 mil when we're only making the 140 mil, and that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean a thing. All right, I need... What am I missing? Oh, more water. We'll throw those in, grab more bear blood. Just grab the whole stack because I'm going to be using it all, or damn near close to it. All right, next I'm going to need the dwarf mushrooms. We have to make sure we have the dwarf mushrooms. We have 2k, but I'm going to go for a little bit more. Purified water, blood, ash. We need ash. Ooh, what are we over by? What are we over by? A little bit. Damn. All right. Try to throw those in. How do I make money with the unknown seed? You can either sell it, or you can farm it to make the truffle, and you have a chance of getting the white truffle. A white truffle is like 40 mil. The last time I checked, it could have changed. All right, I need to get rid of all of this weight, but I don't want to get rid of everything I'm holding. 19, that'll do. I think that'll do. Yeah, that did. No, they're not breedable. It's a one-time thing. You plant it, and then your only option is to gather it. That's why I usually just sell mine. I don't have a high enough farming to really capitalize on the truffle, and my RNG is so fucking terrible that I know damn well I'm not going to be able to do it. I don't want to remind you guys about yesterday trying my mastery taps for the Piety Anvil system to check it out and see, like, as a life skiller, what are we doing? Like, how does it feel as a life skiller? As a life skiller, it fucking sucks. I'll tell you that now, it fucking sucks. So, I think my only option, because of how unlucky I am, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to try to tap up every single close into duo, every single into try, and then slowly start to try to get them up to tet. That's the only option that I really find myself with the whole anvil system, because I'm not able to actually get lucky enough to get that pen tap, or a lot of times those tet taps. So I'm just trying to figure out what to really do with my luck in that whole anvil shit. I will still not like it. Still, I fucking hate it. I really fucking hate it. Let's do it our dicey dice. Seven. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Get that out of the way. Get it out of the way! Oh, I can't open up my bag. I want to throw in my stupid Calpheon, and I'm thinking I'm going to throw in my Alchemy Stone too to give me more room. Hey, we got a memory fragment. No. I don't know why you would think you can Cron Manos or any mastery. Fuck no, they're not doing that. That'd make it way too easy, bro. As a life skiller, you have to struggle. Okay, so that brings up a good question, Teo. Or Teo. I've been asked twice already. About the whole Croning mastery, and I've been told that they made a mention of being able to do it for this update when the piety system came out, and I have not seen anything about being able to cron mastery other than the tools. Yes, you can cron the mastery tools, but as for the clothes, yeah, I have not seen anything online about Manus, Logia, Garana, none of the green, blue, or red grade mastery gear being able to be croned. The accessories, no cron stones, no way to increase the success rate. You can't fail stack it, nothing. It is a fixed enhancing system. Like, can anyone tell me or like leave a comment down below or anything to tell me like where this whole rumor's coming from? Like, I'm curious. I keep hearing about it, and I really want to finally get down to the bottom of it. And if they're going to be giving us cron stones, great, cool, I'm all for it. Mastery gear is a bitch to try to enhance. But at the same time, I don't want to get my hopes up knowing damn well that it's not going to be a thing. You know, like an April Fool's, haha, or just a player reading a forum post, or just getting a bad translation. Like, I don't really know, but I would appreciate it if anyone would let me know. Like, I'm all ears, I'm curious, I want to know what you guys feel or think about it. But yeah, you're not the only one that has brought that up, and they convinced me last week that for this whole new piety system update that came out, we were going to be able to cron our mastery, and the first thing I checked was a mastery cronning, and yeah, no, denied. I always like to check out what people tell me to do or suggest or tell me that is being changed or everything, and I haven't found Perlibus saying it or it being posted up in the patch notes or anything. I even went down the patch notes earlier to check out what that whole boat trader is. The trader that is listed as I guess on par with the Caravel. I don't know. Either they meant to say Caravel and they keep putting in trader, but I've been going through the patch notes trying to find anything, so I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could tell you guys. Yeah, if you guys know, just leave a comment. Let me know. And I'm pretty sure last week we were making jokes about it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken, OC was in here last week and made a joke about the Cron cost would be the same cost of the Black Star. Yeah, okay, so you heard about it too, but can't find anything. So are you hearing about it from other players? Are you like as a passing, or did you hear in any of the developer talks or whatever they do at night? Because unless it goes on the global lab or an actual patch note, I can't really go by shit. Like, unless Prolibus actually posts it, or say Chris Poley posts up a video about it to show us, like, I like to take anything by a grain of salt, you know. I know I'm a little bit pessimistic about it, but going all the way back from 2016 and all the failed promises or features and shit that they said that they were going to come out and update has not came out yet, and or if they did come out, it came out 2 or 3 years later and extremely bugged, unloved, and now left by the wayside. So that's why I'm curious about it. I'm curious, like, did one of the developers mention it? Was it mentioned during the Caltheon Ball, which I did not hear anything about it in the Caltheon Ball. But again, translation issues, man. Translation can be a problem between Prolibus and English. So I don't know. We're gonna have to hunt down the actual rumor and see if it was like a Reddit post or a forum post, or you know, people trying to rework life skilling or protest this or anything of the such. You know how that normally never really plays out too well. We got one burnt remnants. Okay, 14. That should be 14 mil. That will be 20 mil. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we actually hunted it down. Fam, can you give me a link on where you found that so I can pull it up over here and show everyone, so we're not just trying to speculate or anything like that? Oh, never mind. It was on the update 2 days ago. I guess I was just reading wrong, all incorrectly, but I will pull it up here for you guys, okay? All right, hold on. Let me get this up. Okay, so it should be right there. Okay, so this is what everyone keeps referring to and asking questions about. I did not read it right, like I told you guys, or I keep harping about how fucking dumb I really am and I don't really pay attention, but I digress. Anyway. Okay, so after this update, they're going to be making Cron stones usable for other gear / accessory enhancement attempts, thereby also alleviating some of the difficulties for either first setting foot in and or improving your life skills, meaning they're going to allow Cron stones to be used for enhancing. But like OC pointed out last week, I have a feeling that they're going to make the cost of our Manos enhancing the same price as the Black Star gear or their fallen gear. I may be a little pessimistic about it, a little under the weather, a little salty, but I already know when it comes to the whole enhancing, life skills are going to get like shot in the fucking foot. I have a feeling. You know, just like how enhancing fucking sucks for the gear and the accessories now, I feel as though the Cron cost is gonna fucking kill it. Just straight kill it, even though they're gonna try to help, try to alleviate it, but I don't know if 1.8k Cron stones for a Pen Manos attempt is gonna really alleviate anything. Manos and BS have the same piety, so it wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, it wouldn't be surprising at all, which is kind of unfortunate, but hey, as a new player jumping into the game, I understand how this can be alluring and it's going to help out all of the newer players, but for the veteran players and those who actually know the cost of the Cron stones, how hard it is to get the Cron stones and or getting the money for the Cron stones, while only doing life skilling, that kind of sucks. That really kind of sucks. I don't know about you guys, but as a life skiller, I don't feel as though the Cron cost is gonna really justify Cronning anything. Much like now with my gear, I don't want to try to Cron it because of the cost of it all. It's bad enough taking a look at your Godry attempt. And they're not talking about doing any fixed enhancing either. They're not talking about doing any of this. They're only talking about solely and only this right here, using the Crons. Okay, that's all they're mentioning. Until they go ahead and say anything about being able to use fail stacks or shit like that, like, yeah, no, so far we're only getting the Crons, and do you guys really feel like the price of that is really, really worth trying to tap up your little mastery gear? Or let's go down this example, okay? Because I know I'm sounding really fucking dumb right now, but let's think about this, okay? You guys can easily go ahead and add up the cost of the Cron stones, how much 1.8k Cron stones will cost you, not to mention the cost of the one attempt. You know, 28 bill for the ring. You're spending how much on the Cron stones? How much on the Cron stones, and then you fail? You have to repair the shit? Like, nah, I don't feel like it's really, really worth it, in my opinion. But we'll find out. We'll see. We can't really pass judgment until the update comes out, and we can really get our little grubby mitts on the update to find out just how much of the I guess the Crons will help out the enhancing. But I don't know. The piety system already now feels like it's really, really fucking bad for life skillers. It's really fucking bad. Oh, and it'll take you 34 of those Cron attempts to go ahead and enhance anything. Keep that in mind. Okay, it'll take you 34 if you want to use the guaranteed one-time tap type shit. Okay? But you have to take into the cost of repairing all of that. You have to take in the cost of getting all of the Crons for every little attempt. Add all of that together. Add all of that together, you got your total of just one guaranteed pen accessory for life skilling. It fucking sucks. It really fucking sucks. Nah. I don't care for it. I don't care for it, and to me, personally, I'm still going to continue doing the original tapping with no Crons. That extra Cron cost should not be needed to do any type of enhancing. The cost of enhancing our life skilling gear already shadows combat gear. The cost of the concentrated black gems. Oh, I need 12 of these for a ring. I need 14 of those for my necklace. Oh, if you're going for 34 attempts, that's 34 over here. Wait, no, they go up with each tier, so that's probably you'll need 100 of the concentrated black stones. You see the issue? The overall cost for trying to tap up our life skilling gear is not going to be helped with Cronstone. If anything, it's going to be hurt by Cronstones. Adding more need for the Crons, more money. Let's throw more money into tapping up our life skilling gear because it's already not a hard and expensive fucking journey as it is alone. And I don't really care for the Logia. I'm mainly looking at Manus and the overall cost of the Manus. It'd be awesome if the piety stacks will be kept even after successing. Yeah, it would have, especially on the life skill gear. But again, to help us out, they are going to go ahead and have us spend more on the Cron stones to tap up our life skilling gear. Okay, so how much are Cron stones so far right now? They're 4 mil, right? 4 mil, we'll times that by how much we're going to be using. That's 7 billion, 7.4 billion. 7.4 billion for one attempt. One pen menace. Is that really helping us out? Is that really going to alleviate anything? I mean, granted, the overall price of failing a tet tap is what? 5 bill? Tet tap is usually, the accessories are 20, 28, 27. No, they did not reveal how much it'll be. That's why I am trying to go down just how much it'll cost and comparing it with the other gear, because I know it. Look at combat gear and then times it by 2 when it comes to life scaling gear. At least that's how it's always been. Yes, exactly, Hacken. But for a life skiller, your best bet is to go ahead and just mob grind. Mob grind. Right now they're doing a protest to get life skillers more mob grinding and not life skilling anymore. The Shai, they want to be a main grinder and no longer a life skilling oriented class. So yeah, that's the best solution right there, is to go ahead and do your mob grinding to go and cut the cost of all of that. You're absolutely right, Hacken. That's what they're really doing. You figured it out. Actually, I'm pretty sure everyone else has figured it out. But yeah, Hacken. We're just gonna mob grind to get it all back. It'll be easier. Which, as you guys know, I'm not all for. I hate that. I hate having to go out and do a different aspect of the game just to be able to do another part of the game. It should be like that one part of the game is dealing with that one part of the game, or something. Just anything that does not require having to kill monsters to bake a piece of fucking bread. But you can still make the bread without mob grinding. Yeah, but I'm gonna go broke making the fucking bread while Danny over there is going across the street killing fucking monsters and becoming a fucking billionaire. I want a goddamn TikTok mansion too. Like, why can't I get that? Why can't I sit there and have a pet fucking rock in my game and still be able to make a TikTok fucking mansion, and Larry over there can spend a fucking hour over there killing loons and come back with a couple fucking billion? Nah. This is nothing in the step of the right direction for life skilling. The Cron cost is going to be overshadowing the actual cost of the gear that you're trying to tap up, and as a life skiller, not having that money readily available for you is going to, it's gonna fucking suck. I don't care who you are, like, it's going to suck, and you're gonna feel it. You're really gonna feel it. I may just be trying to harbor fear and all that fear-mongering type shit, but as a veteran player, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that Cron cost. Just hope they don't introduce the fail stacking into mana stuff. Imagine starting at 0 each time on top of all this. KZ, you do realize that you basically start out at nothing anyway. You're telling me you have a higher chance of getting that 20% chance or 25% chance, or the 20% over the 25? Fuck no. Fuck no, but I can tell you, I can probably tap up a Manus quicker than I can tap up a Logia. Whereas other days it's like Logia over the Manus. There is no, when it comes to mastery close, I refuse to believe in the fucking probability and all that dumb shit. And Cron stoning it at the price of the Cron stones is not going to be the way to go about it. I get it. I understand. This is a way to go ahead and start selling more costumes. But as a life skiller, with the Shai already not allowed to wear any of the female costumes that come out. Ooh, we got that stupid little modern schoolgirl outfit. But the last 4 outfits that came out for females, we were not allowed to have. We were excluded. Any of the outfit boxes that come out, if you look at it, it has not including Shai or Shai excluded. You know, every other class but the Shai. Fuck out of here on that. It's not worth it. It's fucking not worth it. Like, why am I gonna swipe my card when I know damn well that I can't wear any costumes, I'm being excluded and all that shit? 25% but fail 10 times in a row. You want to bet? You want to fucking bet? Let me see. I think it's, which one did I try earlier? I think it's this one I was trying to tap up. Let me see how many fails I have on this. Oh, I can't. That one's already broken. Well, let's find out. Just need one that is high enough to try to tap. I don't even need to try to tap it. I just want to look at it. Duo. Okay. Hey, what's up? Two out of 8. 1 out of 10. 6 out of 35. 3 out of 8. Like it is possible. Like it is possible. I had to use my duo guaranteed attempt on my log or my Manos earlier. That's how many times I failed. No, it is possible. I did it earlier just trying to test out to see whether or not I was going to be able to do any type of enhancing earlier, which I managed to get my fishing clothes up to the tet here. But no, I'm not liking the piety system at all. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me use the bathroom real quick, and then we will continue what we're doing. Where do we find new recipes? You can open up your crafting notes, and or if you look down in the description below, BDolytics is a great site to go ahead and see all of your recipes and what they cost, where to go and get the materials and all that good shit. But give me 1 moment. I will be right back, everyone. Sorry about that, everyone. I'm back. All right. I don't even know how many attempts I have on my Logia close. Yo, what's up, War? How you doing today? When it gets tough, the Shai gets going. No, it's more like the Shai players get going. Do I have everything I need for more Elixir Fury? Yes, I do. I have a little bit more. Yeah, that's just my thoughts on it. Like, when it comes to life skilling, we're getting the shaft more and more, which kind of sucks. But I know I'm reading into it wrong. I'm just like fear-mongering, rumor-making, storytelling, all of that good shit, but I just feel like after playing around with it, I don't like it. What's up with the Shai protest thingy? Is it only on NA? I don't really know. I don't really know, but they're personally protesting about making the Shai more PvE related and PvP related, you know, just combat related, and I'm not all for it. I would rather see, you know, the whole enchilada get fixed instead of just worrying about being able to make a bill at Uloons and trying to be able to grind with the best of them. That's mainly what the protest is about. Yeah, Manus and Logia Manus, Logia, and Garna all have their own, not to mention the accessories all have their own. Your rings will have their own. Well, your Logia rings will have their own. Your Logia belts will have their own. Garna will have their own. Manus will have their own. They should make her overall more useful. Just make it a real class with the benefits of life skill. Thank you. Yeah, that's all you have to do is, like, buff the shit. You don't have to remove this. You don't have to add that. You don't have to do shit. Just buff the Shai. Like, I remember back in the day, we weren't so squishy. And we still had the same life skilling, like, shit. Put us back at that, and then go ahead and buff up our life skilling. I do know we had one comment on my video earlier, you know, suggesting that they could add an extra energy recovery or something for the Shai. Something to make it more useful. And yeah, they're now completely fucking useless with the family-wide life skills, and they're removing it after the family shared life skilling comes out anyway. So if you guys have more than one Shai, they no longer get those benefits from the family fame too. So, or the family life fame. So what's good about the Shai for life skilling? We need a class for each life skill with the bonus. I don't see why. How is it like the argument always goes from, you know, trying to help a class out to every other class needs it too now? Like, everything that makes the Shai unique, it's always, oh, well, the rest of the classes need it. What about the Shai's uniqueness? At this point, why don't we just, like, remove the Shai class in general? I mean, I know everyone, like, you guys all hate it and all, or you guys just want to mob grind, so why don't we just remove the class and just be done with it? Say, fuck it. You guys want a short little tiny girl to play? You can play the Tamer. Boom. There. Problem solved. There, that's my protest. Just remove the fucking class. You remove the class and you just please 90% of the whole entire community. Boom. Problem solved. Wait, it's still a good thing on her though. I'll probably make her my processor, cooking, alchemy, etc. Everything that takes a lot of weight. Fucking everything. Fucking everything. Hey, I sat there, I tagged my one lower tune and just did life skilling on my main Shai using the gathering to combat experience and the alchemy to combat experience to help level up my alt. But let's just put that feature onto all of the classes so we no longer need the Shai. Fuck, we've already got rid of all of the music making. They'll make dancing available for all classes. What's the point of the Shai now? Like, we're all gonna argue, we're gonna try to do this and try to do that, but the clear like answer to all of it is just remove the shit and boom. Yeah, it should be. It should be. I have all of my weight skill, and I think I still have all of the weight that I can buy from the pearl shop. Let me check. Oh, come on. Where are you? No, it's right in the top. Yeah, you should still be able to. Shai still get a bonus for alchemy and gather? Yes, Shai still gets the bonus for alchemy and gathering. What's up, Drunk? How you doing? I'm for the Shai buffs, but with life skills, I think they should buff life skills in general, not Shai specific. The Shai used to be a unique class. Now it's just gonna be like everything else. There's no, you'd have to fix the whole entire thing before you try to do anything with the Shai. Like, life scaling in general sucks. Life scaling in general, like, really needs more work on it. Okay, family shared life scaling, cool, great, step in the right direction, but I feel as though they need to work with the mastery. I feel as though they need to work on, I don't know, the fact that the Shai is the only one that has the Gathering Wiz, we got, what is that, plus 5% on our Gathering, plus 5% on our Alchemy experience. We have plus 300% combat experience when performing Gathering and Alchemy. Not to mention we have the increased weight for our items, and also the weight training that every other class gets. But you're right. You're right. We should remove all of that. Remove all of that and just simply keep it to here. I think that's what everyone wants. You know, fuck life skilling. The class is not made for that. All of those passives down there, ignore them. Don't think about them. Every other class can do it better. The Musa will get. I don't know. I guess the Musa has plus 5 or plus 10% gathering experience skill, and it also has the plus 300 or probably plus 400% combat experience for doing gathering. Not to mention they probably has the same thing for Alchemy. Like the Scholar probably has the same thing too, and I'm pretty sure like every other class has the skills and the passives ready for life skilling. But yeah, I think we should just remove all of that and not have to worry about any of that. I mean, like how everyone keeps protesting about, you know, make it a combat class, fuck the life skilling passives, remove it all. They added more weight now? Yes, they did add more weight. That's why it should be possible to get up the 5k. Hope to make life skill costumes available for every character. Probably will never happen since it will affect their income. What classes can't use the life skill clothes? Oh, you mean having it being able to be worn on for every class and not just the you buy it for one? Is that what you mean? Because I'm pretty sure every class in the game has their life skilling costumes. Where is it? Okay, yeah, I agree. That would save so much money. So much money on having to rebuy everything all over again. Is my tool broken? Yeah, my tool is broken, that's why. So I don't need to buy another set for your Shai in the future. Yeah, and that one-time little exchange does not really do much. I think it's like 10k for the exchange coupon or 20k for the exchange coupon. It's not really worth it, and it's a one-time thing. Alchemy! How many more can I make? 139. Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of glaring issues here. A lot of glaring issues, but hey, if everyone wants to protest for more combat, I'm all for it, you know. Do you, boo-boo, do you. I'm not gonna sit there and say you're not doing it right, or I'm not gonna sit there and praise you for doing it right. There's a lot more to it. I'm doing the Elixir of Fury. The Elixir of Fury, when looking at BDolytics over here on NA, is one of the recipes that can still make me money. All the other regions are making more money with Alchemy. For some reason, NA straight fucking down, at least according to BDolytics and putting in all of the values and shit like that, the manual values of the traces and the fruits for the recipe. Yeah, no, compared to every other region, NA is down bad on Alchemy. Shai is already a great group grind character. Everyone is all pissed off about the Shai is only needed for buffs. The Shai is only needed for heals. There is no other reason to play the Shai. The only reason for the Shai, to make a Shai, is for PvP and group content. That's it. The life skill passives and everything, Kane, they're not even looked at. They don't exist, okay? Don't look at that when you look at your Shai. What's up, Forgotten? How you doing? You like the Dracana Awakening for combat? You like her speed? I mean, if you're trying to deal with speed, she's still fucking slow. See how that works there? Like, if we really wanted to have a protest, let's protest the whole system, not just the character, because it's the fucking system that's fucking broken. It's the whole system that's broken, not the class. But that's my input. That's my input. Like I told you guys yesterday, I'll probably head over there, check out the protest, see what people are saying, or if it's even going on. You know, I'll report on it to you guys, all that good shit. But me personally, if we're gonna try to protest something, at least try to protest the whole thing and not just cherry pick everything or just choose the options that are best for you. Because I'm pretty sure we mentioned it on the video that I posted yesterday. There will be a sacrifice that has to be made. What's up, Jag? You know, this whole protest, there's a whole entire thing. Oh yeah, the Shai exclusives are being removed too. Yes, I only use one character for all of them. I only use my Shai. But yeah, the thing you'd love for them to change the Shais with the skateboard to last longer. Yeah, I can see extending our buffs or, you know, changing this or changing that around, but what everyone is all up in arms about is they don't want that. They want the Shai to be a combat class. Pretty much that's all it is. Like, it's all PvE or PvP related. It's no life skill. There's nothing life skill. There's no exclusives that were mentioned. There was no mention of the fact that the Shai can't wear any of the stupid little Amity costumes. The fact that, here, let me take a look at this for you real fast. Okay, let's see. We have the Primavera right there, but if we go over to the Tamer. Okay, hold on. Is it the Rose Noir? Yeah, we can't use the Rose Noir. We can't use the costume that came out before that, the costume that came out before that. We have this one, that one. Those are the only two new costumes that we have access to. Whereas the other classes they have, or the other female classes have other ones that they're allowed to touch. And I'm not just talking about, oh, well, you know, the little class-specific ones and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm talking about the ones that they make for every single class. The Shai is excluded. Unless it's a very, very, like, simple thing like school clothes. You know, they can go ahead and make it into a toddler version, but a lot of times, no. We get excluded from our shit. Like, oh, damn, I thought I could wear that. No, can't wear it. Do I have the Celine? Yeah, no. Our shared clothes ends with here. We need the 2K mastery cap removed. Well, I also got a comment earlier telling me that at 2K mastery we should be able to make 10 billion. Have to be semi-AFK, only doing alchemy for 10 hours. So that's our win. That's our big celebration. Let's find out how much we'll make on all of these elixirs, which shouldn't be a lot. It's because a lot of the clothes are skimpy and she looks like a small child. You can easily make a different variant. Just make a different variant. You can make her a fucking costume on her own. You're not getting the whole point. We're getting little band-aid responses here. So for a band-aid response, just remove the Shai. You know, boom, problem solved. Clothes issue removed. That removes the whole life skilling versus mob grinding argument that really will go ahead and remove that whole Shai protest or the whole feeling like a NPC buffer or a buff NPC or whatever the fuck people want to complain about. Just remove the class. Problem solved. We want a little bandage response or a quick fix that, you know, really won't fix shit. Cool, there goes mine. 239.2 mil. 5.6k for the Elixir of Fury. Let's go for the blue grade. Blue grade will make me 96.2. Ooh. It's pretty low. It's pretty low, and I didn't get a lot of the unknown seed. All right. Now that we've gotten that done, let's go check out another recipe and see if we can't try to make a little bit more money. According to BDO Lytics, at least. on, video lyrics. I'm not ready for a Shai with OnlyFans cosplay. So I said, just remove the whole entire class. There. You went ahead and solved everyone's complaints. No longer will you have to worry about the Shai is bad at PvP, or only people only want to play with me because I do buffs, and I only get invited to group content because, you know, I'm a buffer. It'll remove all of that whole need. I'm all for it. Do I have Cedar Sop? Do I have Cedar? If we can't please them all, fuck it. The Family and Life Skill patch is confirmed for this coming week, yes. They could end a lot of the thingies by making the Shai a little old man. Or they can just remove it. Making Shai exclusive with other costume without making her an exclusive one sounds like let's not make her one. Wow. Yeah. Crazy how that works, Nikolai. It's almost like they said fuck it, and they're embarrassed for making the Shai. The Shai was a great idea on pen and paper until the players got a hold of it, and now they don't like it. They regret making the Shai. And tell me I'm wrong. Someone please tell me the fuck I'm wrong. Or if like Black Desert would come in and tell me I'm fucking wrong, that'd be amazing too. That Cedar, yeah, Cedar, Clown's Blood, Powder of Time. Nope, not Powder of Earth, Powder of Time. And we'll go with, do I have Tiger Mushroom? Oh wow, I'm out of, oh nope, I do have Tiger. We'll try to do 5k. Oh, her PvE/PvP design is flawed because she's either necessary or useless. So yeah, exactly. They do regret it. Sucks, but it's just the truth of things. And if not, please come out and say, no, we don't regret it. You know, we're actually enjoying the class and we're going to show them more love or anything that we're getting now because it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. No matter which way you want to spin it. I don't know who's complaining about getting invited just for buffs every MMO I've ever played. I love being the support class healer. Yeah, I always loved being the healer, but on the forums, everyone is complaining. There's a whole entire sub-genre of the Shai that are complaining about not being able to do main mob grinding on their Shai. Fine, cool, great, that's great. But let's not ignore any of the other issues. If you want to fight for your combat, that's great. If you want to fight for your PvP, that's great. But present some of the fixes with your issues. If you have an issue with this, you know, tell me what that issue is. Don't just like, oh well, we need more evasion. Tell me a fix. What's your proposed solution? And you can't fix 25% of the issue while ignoring 75% of that. That's not a real protest. You know, you can't... It's like protesting, I don't know, waterboarding. And the part that you're protesting about the waterboarding is the fact that they use a rag. A little piece of cloth. Not the whole entire thing, not the fact that you're being waterboarded or the fact that, you know, it's an interrogation method or it breaks Geneva Conventions or anything like no. You're gonna protest about the cloth. Like there's more of an issue here than just, oh, I want to smack a monster really hard and I don't want to get punched in the face and have it hurt. There's a lot more issues than that, and everyone else is complaining. Everyone's complaining. They want changes made and all that shit, but until anyone mentions any of the other issues, I don't really care. I don't really care. Prolibus is not going to listen. They're not going to care. It's not going to be in the best interest. And with all of that being said, all of these like, oh, I want to be able to attack more and I want to be able to do this. What's going to be sacrificed in order to make that change? Is it going to be another class? Is it going to be a whole section of the game? Is it going to be the parts of the class that you liked? Like, this whole protest shit is, I have a general list of concerns. How do you fix them? I don't know. Pearl Abyss, you're going to have to figure it out. And then you're going to bitch and complain about any of the changes that come out that you really don't like. Oh, well, I used to enjoy that one skill and they removed it because they said that they were going to put in a different one and that different one doesn't feel like the original one and they fucked it up. Who's the one who asked for it? You know, actually the Musa would. The Musa speed. Just the overall, like, dashing. That'd be a lot more tolerable. But you see what I mean? Like, everyone keeps like, oh, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem, but there is never a solid fix. There's no topic that has gotten anyone like, you know what, yeah, that's actually really, really correct. And if they do this, they can go ahead and do that, which will go, no, it's always, this has to be sacrificed for this. Or, I don't care about that, so get rid of it so that we can have more of that. I don't really care for the protest. Like I told you guys, I'll report on it, I'll let you guys know what's going on and all that dumb shit, but to me personally, everyone's yelling at a fucking brick wall, and when they actually do find someone, they're trying to scream in a different fucking language. Or they're only saying hi and that's it. There's a lot more to the conversation than just a hello, my name is. Dun, dun, dun. But like the OP said, you know, the biggest enemy of the game is people staying silent. So I'm gonna be extremely vocal about this is the only class that has all of the life skill passives, and making it into a combat class is gonna really fucking kill the class. And at this point, just remove the fucking class. If people are gonna bitch and complain about the life skilling class not being a life skilling class and it's combat and I'm the dumb one, cool, great. Continue making your arguments and trying to express to a fucking empty room, because Pearl Abyss, 1, isn't listening to you, 2, doesn't really care for you, and 3, you really think the Shai is gonna get any love? Like, let's be real. They regret the Shai. But let's just deal with the 75% of the problem now. Okay, let's just... If people want me to go ahead and fight for life skilling and all, you know, all that good shit, here, let me add my 2 cents. Get rid of the class and you'll make everyone happy. Boom. You can call that a bad take if you guys want. Call it a bad take. Yeah, Shai is the unwanted PA child. Thank you, Dragon. Exactly. It's an unwanted child. It's your parents forced you to keep your child and you didn't want it. Yeah. You know, every so often they'll give us a costume. They'll allow us to do something else, but the fact that the donkeys were nerfed for the Shai, the fact that the Shais were not allowed to do the mount training on the horses, and they were unique and had to do the donkeys, and they hyped up the donkey costumes and all that, then they nerfed the donkeys. There's no reason to have the costumes on your donkey, and if you bought them, that's $20 out of your pocket for what? For what? Your instruments. Yeah, no longer a unique thing. Your dancing no longer going to be a unique thing. Let me see. Heals, I'm pretty sure all the other classes got some type of self-heal. You know, they can just buff that up. They really should double down on the life skill love for the class, give her more movement abilities for pack to pack, which, yeah, it would please both. There you go, Kane. That's, if you guys want a real argument about this whole protest shit, give responses like that. Thank you, Kane. They should really double down on the life skill love for the class and give her more movement abilities for pack to pack, which would please both PvE life skillers and her PvP is fine with no changes needed. I mean, maybe a couple slight tweaks or whatever you guys feel like, blah 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 blah. That's a better fucking response. You know, fix problem A because it'll go ahead and solve B, C, and D. Here's how. You know, pack to pack, more movement, blah, blah, blah. You know, shit like that. Oh, and Dream Donkey's like, yeah, Dream Donkey's only routable by the Shai. Like, try to make the class unique. You know, do something to make me stand out as playing the Shai instead of, oh, well, I'm just I'm just a creeper because all the other classes can do the exact same thing, so why am I playing this one? You gender locked me. You gender locked me on the class. You gender locked me on the life skilling passives and shit like that. You nerfed me while locking everything behind that class. And you're giving every other class the same exact thing that the Shai can use. But we're going to protest about making it so that that is possible. We want that. Fuck life skilling. We want mob grinding. We want mob grinding. That's how it's going to go. Yeah, she no longer is exclusive. Sorry, Shai community. And everyone's over there talking about how, oh, if they don't change the Shai, they're gonna lose a whole entire community. It's gonna be like the Konoichi all over again. Yeah, and when they remove all the life skilling passives on the Shai and you lose a whole community like that, did you really win? If they can allow to make a male Shai character, it would fix a lot. It would fix one of the hate issues, but still, there's a lot of glaring issues. Yes, Dragon. She still has some of the adorable costumes. You're not wrong, Kane. You're not wrong. She does, but at that point, is it really worth it? Yeah, 90% of the player base can leave and the game won't listen to us. I mean, this is... I've seen this in WoW and RuneScape, and they literally don't fucking care. And they did... Companies will only care. How long did it take World of Warcraft to finally start trying to listen? How many expansions did you see, War? Because if I'm not mistaken, the complaints came right at the beginning or mid Wrath of the Lich King. You know, when they opened up ICC. And then they started talking about dumbing this down. They nerfed this fight a week into it. I mean, shit. How are you gonna nerf the what is it? That one dragon. How did I get my Garmy heart? I bought them. I bought both of them. And yeah, looking for raid ruined the game. I don't care. I fucking hated it. Looking for group even ruined the game. I'm a classic WoW player. I was there back, you know, when the game first came out. Like, when you start dumbing down games and making it more simple and easier for the newer players, and you're not doing it for the veterans. You're not doing it to keep your player base. You're doing it for the new money. It took a loss of 8 mil active players due to Ghostcrawler. God, I haven't heard that name in a while. Fucking Ghostcrawler. 3 months to 2 weeks, and max. That's how long? War. You realize, like, if you use the Zyger guide, back in the day, whenever a new expansion came out, you could spam your dungeons and your quests and everything, and one, get to the raid prerequisite, you know, having all of your heroic dungeon gear, all of everything, your reputation that you possibly could need to start doing your raids and whatever, you could do it in a weekend. I have screenshots of showing... I just got, what was it, Cataclysm. It was Cataclysm, and I spent the weekend, trying to catch up to my best friend who bought me the expansion just so that I could raid in his guild. No, when you dumb down things and you make it easier for the players to go ahead and wrap around, you're not making it for the newer players, you're making it for... Before Wrath of the Lich King, oh, I played with add-ons. I played with add-ons like a motherfucker. Zyger, before Kata... Hell, I was using it before, I was using it for the Burning Crusade. Yeah, there you go, TBC. Yeah, no, but as you noticed, the quality of everything started going down. You know, they want that new money. They don't care about the old, spoiled fucking money. We're all washed up. We're all broke. Our pockets are fucking empty. Now it's all about the new money. It's all about that newer player. It's all about trying to get the 1 mil active players and not really worried about the other 90k players that are currently active and veterans. Facts that glory days of WoW, everyone talks about how hard it was, but it really wasn't. It just looks hard compared to today's standards. I mean, no. What people are complaining about is the fact that you had to go all the way around the game world to get attuned for one raid. And with that one raid, if one of those 40 people fucked up, you fucked up the whole entire raid. They're complaining about the fact that it took, what, 3 months to take down that first raid, Ragnaros, or I think the first Ragnaros. I forgot what the one was called. You get the idea. They're comparing classic WoW to new classic WoW. Any of the versions of WoW that are out, like how many different WoWs are there? Like 4 different versions of WoW right now. Looking at all of them, Molten Core, thank you, Ula. You know, it took them 3 weeks to take down the first raid boss. Like, come on. How many players participated in unlocking Anquari or whatever the fuck that place was? How many of you guys even did a 40-man raid before they removed and you had to go back by after you well over-geared your WoW character to solo it? Or go in with the 3-man? You never did a 40-man, what do you mean? Yeah, 40-man raids were by far the most fun. Let me bring up something. I've only done it with OP gear that allowed me to sell it. Oh yeah, no, you will never understand the, I guess, the need to try to Kara. Wasn't that the last 40-man raid? Because I remember they removed it. All right, let me bring this up for you real fast. Let's go down the glory days, because I do have something here for you guys. Because you guys will never fucking experience this shit. And I'm not talking about having to go back and relive it. No, I'm talking about currently, like, as it was just brand fucking new. And yeah, Naxxramas used to be. But I'm saying before they removed everything, before they removed the whole 40-man raids and shit like that. Like, you guys will never understand having to do your little Coliseum grind to get the stupid reputation, to get your stupid little mounts and shit like that. You know, having your Flame Keeper, like, first getting your Flame Keeper, just having everyone pile up in a casual manner in the bank and all of that shit like they used to. I did everything you could too. I did everything you could just to enjoy WoW. And then my raiding days, I got to take screenshots of it, trying to teach the players how to do all that. Where am I? I'm right there. See? I'm telling you, I was a fucking macro whore. You know, add on to this, add on that, macro this, macro that. Okay, and then this is what I mean. This is what I'm showing you guys. You know, you guys will never fully, truly understand going for your best of slot gear back in the day. Your T6 Absolution gear with your Hydro Summit Staff of the Apostle, or the Apostle Staff, or whatever, the Sunwell Plateau wand, you know, the Eye of Gul'dan or Zoladan or whatever the fuck that is. You guys will never fucking understand that as a healing priest, a holy priest. At this point, I was straight holy. So, oh, and if you guys were back in the day between I guess Sunwell Plateau and Wrath of the Lich King. That was the best damage and healing that you could possibly get in the game. These are your best in slot with your best enchantments, everything that you could possibly do as a fucking priest. Like, now it's easy. Now the shit is no fun. Holy was OP. Abuser. Actually, it went from Holy to Disto. Yeah, it went Holy to Disto. And here goes my Shadow Priest doing PvP. You know, that used to be fun. It used to be fun going through, what is this, Altric Valley? Yeah, no, Disto only became a really, really fun thing when, like, after, I think it was, after Burning Crusade. Like, Wrath of the Lich King started to show its true fucking potential. But no, if you guys look over here, straight Holy, and or no, sorry, I was a little bit of both. For this, I was also a bubble healer. What's up, Dank? Well, battlefields for PvP needs to be in BDO. Oh man, do they? There was some things that BDO could take a page from with all the other games. Shocking how bad BDO PvP is without queue up arena 2v2, 3v5, and 5v5. Shocking is a disgrace. I do have enough. No, we're gonna have to find another recipe to do. Let me check the time. Yeah, we have 1 more hour before I have to go and start cooking dinner. But yeah, no, we complain about the PvP here. We complain about how it's unfair and all this shit, but we will never fully, truly understand the fact that in World of Warcraft, there used to be 100 to 200 players that would run from their capital all the way over to the other person's capital just to murder everything along the way. There used to be whole entire, like, murder trains. You guys ever had a battle for Goldshire? Like, have you guys ever had that? I think back in 2011 was my last major battle for Goldshire and Crossroads raids, yep. Back in the day, back before the flying mounts were introduced. You know, back when you had to actually run, you know, get on your mount, and then battle your way through the guards and all of that shit. And we're complaining about over here. You know, we didn't have to deal with any of the Archage type of PvP. Yeah, actual 3-hour fucking travel just to get to your raid. Without a mount. You have to go to Booty fucking Bay. You have to go over here. You have to take this one. You have to go do this. Oh, have a friend get you over here. Yeah, no, players will never fucking truly understand that, and us bitching and complaining like little pussy-ass bitches in Black Desert about, oh, our PvP is too hard. Oh, it's not fair. We need to be swaddled more. Yeah, imagine going out into the open ocean and getting murdered by the other player's base. You know, imagine having the other continent fucking raiding your continent just because you have a different fucking flag. Imagine just coming into the game and a whole entire group of players totally wrecking your newbie area. Why? For LOLs, just for the lulz. Like, nah, get the fuck out of here. We are too coddled when it comes to Black Desert. We are way too, like, handheld. But we're soft. We're a bunch of bitches in this game. And that goes with the crafting and gathering, too. Every other game has a lot more complex and more meaningful crafting and gathering. No, we're little pussy-ass toddlers when it comes to, for everything. For the Horde! Oh, shit. Sorry. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, I do have my Horde tattooed. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see it, but I have my Horde tattooed. Like, don't get me wrong, I was addicted. I did my time in the Horde. Horde all day, man. Classic, classic fucking undead. I had my dwarf because, you know, I love dwarves. I love the whole digging under the earth and gathering and crafting and all, but... Lady Sylvanas any day, every day. I'm telling you, the Banshee Queen. Ah, undead for life. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I keep my screenshots up. That's why I keep my screenshots up. But no, like I was saying, we're over here so adamant about all of our... Hell yeah, thank you for the sub. You are fucking amazing. We're all complaining about life skilling, gathering, mob grinding, PvP, and blah, 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 when every other game has more hardcore, die-hard communities that have to deal with a lot more than what we do. We're like Trim Spa. Like fucking Trim Spa. Until you're standing there at your storage keeper, just, you know, moseying about, grabbing your items and everything, and someone runs into the town with a fucking donkey or whatever, with an explosion potion or some explosives or any fucking thing that can one-shot you at a moment's notice. Like, nah. You guys will never know the act of terrorism that we used to do in Ultima Online for the players that were in their town just trying to enjoy their life outside, because once you left that town, it didn't matter where you were in the world, you were an open fucking target. And hell, even in the town, you were an open fucking target. There were plenty of days where I would throw in 4 or 5 pack llamas with a stack of, you know, X amount of explosion potions, and I would send them in. I would have them on wander, because I knew if they got close to that bank and one of those potions went off, all of the potions went off. And if all of those potions went off, a lot of the players, it didn't matter if you just started, if you were a veteran, people were dying. If I was in a dungeon, open a portal up, because I had one on top of the bank. Open a portal up and bam, you just start summoning in dragons, you start summoning in blade spirits, daemons and shit like that. And didn't matter if you were new, it didn't matter if you're a veteran player, demons are fucking raining down from the goddamn sky, and there's nothing you could do all while you were trying to store your shit. Like, nah, we are complete bitches when it comes to any of these little systems. That's why KR is always looking at us like, oh, they're complaining? Like, they're really complaining? We pay by the minute for our internet. And you guys can AFK for hours on end, and you guys are complaining? Sen, see the issue? All right, let me see. We're gonna go with just for you. I will look that up. I'll look that up just for you. Okay, let's see. Okay, so they have to do the whole internet cafe. I need to find it all. I guess south. There is a battle arena. Yeah, the Arena of Solaire or whatever it is. Yeah, there is, but it's not like every other game. I'm trying to find out. Man, no one really wants to talk about how much. But it's the whole reason why Twitch pulled out of Korea. They didn't want to pay Twitch the cost, or the cost of the bandwidth was way too high, and all of that whole mumbo jumbo. But they pay differently for it. All of their shit is yeah, there's no Twitch in Korea anymore. They had to pull out. They weren't paying for it. Yeah, I don't really know how to tell. And yeah, after how many years did it did it take for it to be put in the game? Yeah, how many fucking years? How many times did we get mentioned, hey, by the way, we're gonna make the this arena, we're gonna make that arena, all that good shit. All right, so we're gonna make the Elixir of Time. No, wait, no. Elixir of Time looks like it's gonna be down money. Down by a little bit. Okay. Let's not talk about how disgraceful life skilling is. In WoW, we mine and gather herbs across the entire zone. It was fun, never boring. And you could always sell everything. I had a market, like a corner on the market for all of my enchanted cloth. The, what was it? The moon cloth or whatever it was. And is it worth it? Okay, let's find a different recipe because I'm losing money out on that one. Okay, so no Elixir of Time. Let's try Elixir of Training. I know a few years ago, Korean internet cafes were around only $1 an hour. And that was like 2020. Yeah, no, apparently the rumor is they pay for a lot. Grinding in WoW also wasn't fun, but I will tell you this. I had an easier time finding those global drops. I had a fucking easier and more fun time getting those rare drops that you could only find for killing this monster or that monster a lot easier than I can in Black Desert. I'll tell you that now. All right, so I think I have enough for this. Legendary. We'll be making Elixir of Training. I think I have enough pine. Oh yeah, we got enough. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, that's why. Fuck it, go for it all, and put in... That's how much I need. Oh, and the dailies? No, they went over the top of the dailies in Wrath of the Lich King. Towards the end of Burning Crusade into Wrath of the Lich King onwards, like the farming rep was just annoying. You had to be exalted with this, you had to be exalted over here, you had to be exalted just to do this, just to go ahead and work on these ones to unlock these dailies, and no, they took it too extreme. Mr. Pandera really took it and killed the fuck out of it. The rep grind, I did enjoy the rep grind. I did enjoy that out of World of Warcraft. That is one thing. I didn't like the dailies, but the rep grind I did appreciate. Hold on, everyone. Let me take this phone call and we will continue with our alchemy. We're going to be doing the Elixir of Training. Just one moment, everyone. Give me a couple minutes and I will be right back. And yeah, we'll continue reminiscing about World of Warcraft. Hey, does that mean we're gonna protest my Shai now? I'm back, everyone. I'm sorry about that. My fiance had her break. Okay, we were doing the Elixir of Training. Okay, we got a couple more minutes left, so we'll do the Elixir of Training, see what I need exactly. Because I do have this stored. The Elixir of Training on its own won't really make me a lot of money, but I'm planning on doing the Vidir drafts for my self-use. Did I pass it? Yeah, I passed it. Oh, I need the azaleas. How much azalea? 5. Okay, legendary beast blood. We don't need clown's blood anymore. You, or you. And I don't know if you're really gonna make a lot of money, but let's see, do I have any more of you? Not anymore. Okay, yeah. We'll find out if you're gonna make any money. Pines up, riffs. Yes, we should be good to go. Elixir of Training. 2 more flowers. You guys, you could do it. Oh, 2 more followers. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, 2 more. We got it. We can finally switch off our goal. Hell yeah. I totally was not even paying attention to that. Then again, I was also on the phone talking to my fiance. She just got her teeth cleaned, so they're bothering her. She's not having the best time of her life at work. And we are still waiting on all of our pre-order for our platinum. I'm telling you guys, I think by the time I get the 1,000 platinum, I will still be waiting. Let's find out. Kepler. Oh, no, we've long passed our pre-order. That's why I don't like to do pre-orders. That's why I'll always argue with you guys about doing my pre-orders. I don't like it. Unfortunately, no. I lost my job. And then still no one ever fucking returns my my applications. So that's why I've been streaming and, you know, streaming almost every day. All that good shit. Yeah, no, she works at an Italian place now. Yeah, the place that we used to work together, they fired everyone. They fired all of the lowly little crew members first. Then they started firing the managers, and because I was a step above the normal managers, and I'm a step below the general manager, like, I was the next one, and then the guy above me was the next one, and then they just cleared house completely, got rid of everyone, and decided to start fresh. You guys have some compensation for the local government to pay for rent? No. Nah, we don't. We don't do that over here. Nothing like that. I might sell the blue grade Elixir of Training. I might. Yeah, I know. Oh, I know. Yes and no. Yes and no. There's like housing programs, but each one is different. Each one has their own stipulations. It's usually state governed, so like the country will go ahead and give like a general outlying rubric, and then each state will go ahead and, okay, well, here's the requirements to go ahead and get into our housing, or this one will do that. And hell yeah, thank you, Uli, you're fucking amazing. Fuck yeah. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yeah, no, how it is over here is like every state has their own little stipulations. Some are easier to do, some are a lot more strict. Some states will give you more, some will give you less. You'll have to jump through hoops to get this, or the state will just automatically give you that. Like, each one is different, and the requirements, you know, is usually, they're usually low, but in some instances, like, it can work out extremely weird and more detrimental than actually having the shit. Like, I guess food stamps, like for the food stamp program that we have here, like, you know, some families will be able to get well more than what they need, and then other families that do need it will say, like in my case, they'll only offer $25 a month. So yes and no. What's up, David? How you doing, man? Yeah, no, fortunately for me, you guys make it able to, like, stream and do my content while being able to pay for rent and, you know, still be able to live. Like, I appreciate you guys. Like, I would not be able to do this without you guys, and, you know, I will never like bash you guys. Like, I can't. Like, you guys are the reason why I am not in your normal stereotypical 9 to 5. Like, I will come on here, I will socialize with you guys and play a game and do random shit. So, like, yeah, I appreciate it. And I again, I cannot do this without you guys. Still annoyed by the fruit and traces, so you decided to fish again. David, I just went down a whole entire spiel about the pricing and how the sea region is making more money on the traces and the fruits. Like, over here, we're doing nothing. Like, right now, what I'm currently making as of right now, the crafting cost is 81.8 mil with everything added, with everything included. All of the values correct the way that I need them to be. My crafting profit is 55 mil. If you move over to, let's say, let's go over to the sea region. Sea region, 125 mil, and the crafting profit is 63. Go over to, let's check out EU. We'll find out about EU. Oh, look at that. EU is fucking winning for once. EU crafting cost for the Elixir of Training for 800 of them. 65.8 mil, where the crafting profit is 66.2. Let's check out Mena. Mena. 101 mil crafting profit, 80.8. So yeah, each region is like suffering different from this whole unifying. Yeah, the one time, the Elixir of Training. I'm pretty sure there's like other elixirs now, but like the one notable time that I knew I should have been making some type of money, it's the exact opposite. Crazy as shit, but I'm annoyed with the whole fruit and trace. The first pass through, I'm hoping the second pass is gonna help alleviate the need for your black spirit to exchange. The whole workers now just gathering the traces instead of still going by the original traces that you can get. Not these, but you know, the original trace. Oil of Fortitude is actually not bad. Oh wait, let me check that out. Alright, Oil of Fortitude. Mena. Waste of money. Sea region. There is a, I want to say like a 9 mil profit. You check out EU. EU crafting cost 181.3 mil. And we're only looking at my alchemy level and my mastery. I don't know about you guys. This is only at mine, my 1500. Okay. Let me see. Okay, so 181.3 crafting cost with the crafting profit of 99.3. Let's check out NA. NA is worse. 272.8 with the crafting profit of 82.3. Let me check out the C region. C region, there you go. C region's the only one. Mena. Let's check out Mena. Yeah. C region with a 9 mil profit. Whereas everything else is you're better off selling the shit. Maybe I should check training elixir. You should. You should. According to BDolytics, at my mastery, you're making a profit, so I can only imagine at your mastery. Let's see. Let's try to figure this out. Oil of corruption, maybe. Oh. Only 200 mil per hour oil is 700. Are you talking 700 mil or 700K? Nah, it's crap. Oh. Yeah, I'm looking at the oil of corruption, and same way with the oil of corruption, it's doing pretty... Actually, no. I think the oil of corruption might be the best bet. Yeah, I think oil of corruption is gonna be the best bet. But you're at 2K mastery. So yeah, no. You should be taking what I make and doubling it. Nah. Nah, you should be taking what I make and double that shit. So... Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna look at it again. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, no. Crafting cost with everything. The complete crafting list. 56 point... Or no, just 56 mil crafting cost. Crafting profit, 78.9. Might be doing something wrong here. Yeah, I might be doing something wrong, but... So I don't really quite understand BDolytics. Like, as much as I will try to figure it out and try to fully comprehend it, like, there's always something that is just not... I'm always doing something wrong, you know what I mean? Let me see. Okay. Looking at it now. 627.3, 742. Oh no, I did take German in high school for 4 years, so I do understand a little bit, and I wouldn't say I'm exactly fluent. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'm just not quite understanding. Not quite understanding. Oh, I get it. Ula, because I have all of my I did the whole entire crafting list, like going through everything. I picked it because of I appreciate the culture, the inventions, you know, just I liked it. You know, that's why I chose to go ahead and speak it. You know, having to learn, you know, what is it, verb before personal pronoun, or yeah, verb before personal pronoun, bunny into the whole, you know, all that shit. I'm not a noob of MMO, but like, can you advise me? I got a 55 bill in storage and I see nothing to sell. Okay, I'm at 75 bill saved up for your Black Star. What do you mean? Are you talking about the asset value? They might mean like everything before what's it called? The materials that you have in your central market. Like if you look at it, marketplace value, it'll go ahead and change because everyone's listing the things at different prices. If you look at over here, I have 25.7 bill worth of marketplace value. Same where, you know, Serendia, Glish. Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the central market here? You talking about this one? Not the storage one? Okay, so they're just talking about the accumulated wealth. What I like to do is when you start having amounts of money like that saved up, take out a random stack and see the price drop. Okay, and then you go by that, see which one's more expensive, which one you can go ahead and sell like that. Like I said, all you got to do is just take some out and see, okay, well, the current central market value dropped by X amount. Okay, now I know I can go ahead and sell that. I can go ahead and do this. I can do that. And that's what I do. Like, without having to really do that, I do know some of the higher end things to sell. Like, I do know the burnt remnants here will go for usually 14 mil. The Griffin Claw will go for what, a mil? Almost 2 mil. You know, per one. You know, shit like that I know will go ahead and I can sell easier and I can make a lot of money. And then other things I'll have to take out stack by stack. Okay, like I'll take out 20k of this. Okay, I can see that's not really dropping the value, so clearly that's not going to make me money. Drop down, or I'll take this stack. Okay, I see it drops down this or that, and that'll make me some money. Oh, I guess we got to add more onto our traces, so no longer do I have 81k, I'll have 85k traces, which the value drops, so I'm not really caring too much about that. It dropped almost as low as the trace of chaos used to be. That's pretty fucking sad. Okay, the elixir of training. I'm gonna throw these ones in, but do I have any more? I'm gonna go ahead and sell these ones off. That's what I am gonna do. So, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I can't fucking tell. There you are. Still waiting for that platinum. It's a shame that alchemy more and more is becoming a self-use only type of life skill. Like, the money that we can make is by far nerfed. Like, it's pretty bad now. Like, it was pretty bad trying to make money with alchemy, but like, yeah, thank you, Ula. Like, alchemy is becoming just like cooking as it once was originally. Yeah, every time they buff it, hell yeah, thank you for the follow. We are one more follower away from meeting our follower goal. Fuck yeah. But yeah, not they buffed cooking only to nerf the shit. Or they buffed alchemy to overshadow cooking to nerf the shit under cooking. They buffed cooking and then they nerfed cooking. Like, life scaling just gets the shaft. We're going right back to 2018 all over again. I don't care what anyone says. Try to argue with me on that one. You know, and if you guys were there back in the day before, like, there was all this mastery and shit like that, hell yeah. Fucking, we met our follower goal. You are fucking amazing. Hell yeah, we finally met it. God, I was wondering how long it was gonna take us to fucking get it. Oh, fuck yeah. Get that hype. But yeah, like, if you guys ever played back in 2016, you guys would completely understand the ranking system. Unless you were one of those players that were really hardcore into trying to hit that rank, hit that G50, and you guys know how long it takes to hit G50. All of us lower players, that ranking meant nothing. You know, that ranking meant nothing. Hell yeah, thank you for the follow, you're fucking amazing. Yeah, it meant nothing. It's now going back to that. You know, mastery really doesn't mean anything anymore. Just like how life skill leveling after a certain point doesn't really mean anything. You know, it's just being left by the wayside more and more. It's going right back down to 2016. It may be a different year with a whole different set of different issues and shit like that, but the same feeling is there. The same 2016 feeling is now being felt today, 2024, like... What? 2024, like, how the fuck are we feeling the same way that we did back when the game first came out as a life skiller? I don't really care about mob grinding. I know mob grinder, PvP, blah blah blah. I'm all about the life skills. I will only ever fucking talk about the life skills because that's what I enjoy about the game, you know. But how is it that we are right back to the same exact original problem that we had? And this whole unified life skilling is not going to change that whole problem. I mean, it'll make it easier for the new players to come in, but in terms of like the veteran players that were there back in the day, like, rinse, lather, and repeat. We're like a goddamn shampoo bottle. That's just me. And that's just my opinion, all right? I know it's going to be a bad take, and a lot of you guys are going to be, like, all mad about it and all, but, like, that's just how I feel. That's coming from my little early bird title to now, we are going right back into the Stone Age. You know, I had a little glimpse of a Bugatti, and then I woke up and realized I'm still Fred Flintstone. Perfect analogy, right? You like that? I like that. That wasn't scripted. I wish it was. I probably would have said it more elegantly. Let's go ahead and break our Manos close, or not Manos, our Logia close before I go, because I do have to go and start getting dinner cooked up and everything. But we're gonna end off with a bang or a bust, all right? And not even a good bust either. Yo, is that pricing going up? No, why are you saying 29? Oh, base value, recent price. Okay, never mind. I'm like, oh shit, is it time to start selling? Should I start looking at it? No, I'm kidding, guys. Don't sell. Don't FOMO yourself. Unless you really want that money, like, go ahead, but I'm holding off. I'm waiting until the stock lowers a little bit more. All right, let's go into the no concentrated. Okay. I got this. Imagine Imperial Alchemy got buffed and you can do both Imperial Alchemy and cooking at the same time. Ooh, I went from 250 mil to 500 mil a day on that, when I can go ahead and do the same thing normally just by selling the dishes and the elixirs separately without making the Imperial. You know, that's the issue. Like, alchemy, cooking, Imperial cooking, like, it all got left by the wayside. Like, all of it got left by the wayside. Like, me currently at my 428 contribution, my 600 or 1600 mastery or 1500 mastery or whatever unbuffed, and like 700 to 1800 mastery fully buffed, I'm making 200 to or 240 to 256 mil a day on the Imperial turn-ins. And then the rewards that I can get, I have to go ahead and put in more turn-ins than anything to really get a reward. Nah, imagine that got buffed. Imagine the value got buffed. So you really considered whether or not you wanted to do cooking or alchemy. Imagine that one. Like, fuck our little band-aid heals and little shit to try to keep the copium alive. Why don't we just actually fix something and call it a fucking day? Tired of everyone talking about how, oh, you know, well, if they went ahead and just made it a lot easier to do it. No, why don't you make what we're doing have some type of meaning? Fuck the complexity or how easy or readily available or not readily available. Like, fucking make it have meaning. That's all. If you make something have more of a meaning than what it does, like, I'm more enticed to go out there and do it. If you dumb it down and make it easier, I don't want to make it feel like I'm playing a fucking toddler game. You know, I don't want it I don't want to read the patch notes and have it translate into, congratulations, you're so fucking dumb, we had to dumb down the game, you pussy ass bitch. Just saying, between me and you, make it more meaningful. You know, make the journey fun. Or something. Anything of the such. Just don't make it easier. Don't wow us. Alright, let's go ahead and try to tap up our Logia and see if we can't pen attempt this. Or get a pen. I doubt it, but, you know, we can just add on to our little... fucking shit. Just remember, this is like, what, 14 mil every attempt. Thank you. Oh, and not to mention we have to repair it up after, so 10 mil, 10, 35, so 30, almost 40 mil on the repair, and, you know, the 14 mil times fucking 35. But we're gonna find out. Nikolai and Ula, let's go. Let's do this. Let's see if we can't get that 10%. I'm gonna fail it. I'm gonna fail it. Scared. Fuck it, just tap it, it goes. I'm trying to make this for my alt. No. Fuck it, 20%. Failed. Oh, okay, so we got that. Let's try it again. Okay, I still got more. 10% equals 100. I wish. I wish. And this is just for my alt to get ready for the family life skilling, that's all. Here goes nothing. Attempt number 2. We can add on attempt number 8. This is the foreshadowing. If you are a life skiller, if you are trying to take your first steps into life skilling and get your gear, or you're trying to enhance your life skilling that you're already doing, just remember, this is Black Desert's attempt at trying to make it easier for you, alright? This is before the Cron stone enhancing comes in. Keep that in mind. 4 fucking mil per Cron stone. Alright, here we go. Here goes nothing. Alright, do you think we got this? We've already failed once. I was lucky enough to build it up again. Come on, pen. Come on, pen. Come on, pen. Shocker. Fucking shocker. Alright, let's see if we can't build it back up to a tep. Nah, fam. Nah. But they made it easier for us. Remember that. okay? They're trying to help us life skillers out by making it easier to do our life skilling gear. Alright, let's see if we just can't tap that up again. I doubt it, but 20%. Yeah, let's do it. Easier. Woo! It's fucking sad and embarrassing. Yeah, no, fucking fail. Fucking fail. And we don't have any more stones we can buy. Not that I know of. Yeah, no. How often 10% or 20 feels like 2? Yeah, OC, I agree. No, that's one thing when it comes to life mastery gear. Move that percent over. You know, move that decimal over 1. You know, if you think it's 20, it's actually 2. If you think it's 10, it's actually 1. If you see 5, it's actually 0.5. I don't care what anyone says, or 0.05. Like, I don't care what anyone says. Just move that decimal fucking over. And welcome, OC, welcome. Watching me fail at trying to do this. Wait, did I already buy them? Yeah, I did. Yeah, it's like sad and fucking embarrassing. And then they're talking about adding Cron stones when we know Cron stones are gonna be the same exact fucking price as doing your fallen gear or your Black Star. High hopes for us life skillers, man. Don't worry, it'll make it easier for all that new money, new player to come in and get their first step into life skilling gear. 1.8k crons for 10 Manos attempt. Not to mention add on how many the concentrateds it'll take. We can't forget that either. But they wanted to make it easier. They wanted to make it easy, even though you are spending a couple billion on Logia. I can only imagine spending a couple $100 billion on the Manos tapping. I'm not talking about just buying it. You basically really solidified the whole buy your life skilling gear, don't tap it. See what I mean? It's really solidifying the just buy your gear. Buy your shit. Don't waste your time. Don't bother doing it. And with the Cron attempts, don't do it. Don't waste your money. Use your Cron attempts on your combat gear so you can go mob grind. Don't waste it on your mastery gear. Nothing will change. We can't fail stack it, so it's not like we can increase the chances of not failing. Just don't bother. Continue to Russian roulette your ass, and hopefully you'll stop shooting yourself. You'll finally get that one chamber that doesn't have a round. I guess a reverse Russian roulette. You know, every round in the chamber except for one. Best analogy. Manos tapping is a reverse Russian roulette, but I'm gonna go ahead, end it off here now that we are done failing miserably with our lives. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fun coming out here and showing you guys how I felt about the whole alchemy, fruit, and trace change that came out, the pricing of the elixirs, what we're dealing with, how to go about trying to make some money, and some of the elixirs to avoid because, like, they're not going to make you any type of money. Unfortunately, I did not make my billion today. I can like look past that. That's fine. And yeah, like a reverse Russian roulette. You know, you're just trying to get that one chamber without a fucking round. Welcome to Manos tapping. Maybe one day you'll get your pen. Yeah, unfortunately, I was going to be able to stream a little bit later, but my fiance's scheduling got changed around, so she went in earlier. So now I'm streaming earlier, so I can go ahead and cook. And I don't know. Maybe later we might do a Fallout 76 stream. We might do a No Man's Sky stream. I don't know. We might do a different type of game, just something besides Black Desert to show you guys. Like, I do play other games. I do know, there's something other than Black Desert. But for now, I gotta touch some grass. I gotta cook. I gotta do some cleaning. I gotta get everything ready for my fiance to come home, and my mother-in-law for when her dinner's done. So, without further ado, it was great having you all in here. Huge shout out to all of my channel members over on YouTube. If you guys want to support the channel, hit that little membership button. If you guys are over on Twitch, if you guys want to support the channel over there, be sure to sub with your Prime. It's free, it's quick to do, it's easy. Hit that button. If you guys want to support the channel other ways, go ahead, follow me over on Twitch. Be sure to subscribe, turn on all those notifications over there on YouTube, share, comment, and or just like any videos that you see, and we'll try to build a community, have a fun time. I will be online again tomorrow, same time, or maybe a little bit later to try to go ahead and stream a little bit longer. I don't know. I will keep you guys updated with it, and or me playing other games is surely a myth. Surely is. I'm not going to be doing Minecraft because that community is going through a shit ton right now, and I do not need any of that being thrown over this way as a Shai character, if you catch my drift. So we might be playing a different game. I got to figure out what I'm doing. I've been playing a little bit of Fallout 76 recently, so we might continue doing that. I've been playing RimWorld because they have their new expansion, which is pretty fun, a little different, but pretty fun. But anyway, with all of that out of the way, I will keep you guys updated, and or I just might surprise you guys with a little stream. I don't know. With all of that out of the way, everyone, I shall see you guys tomorrow, and enjoy your week in Black Desert. Keep gathering out there, everyone.